All right, welcome back. We got our special guest, Coach Stephen
Congratulations.
Pitts here.
Congratulations.
Nice week.
Yes.
So why don't you start off talking about your season a little bit, 18-0 and dual meets, just won the league tournament. Why don't you talk about the season a little bit, some of the guys?
Yeah, pretty exciting season so far. Jam-packed with a lot of firsts, and, it's been record-breaking. I had to boot the old coach out.
Yeah.
Somebody had to do it.
He was a little past the sprite.
He was past. Time had passed him up, and credit to him, he knew when to step down. Good move there. And then I had to kind of revamp the staff a little bit, bring in Derek Fletcher, and start working on top bottom and turning cats. And it's been good so far. 18-0 in dual meets. We're really proud of that. Regional champs.
Big win over Reynolds too. Kind of.
Yeah,
that doesn't count for much apparently in our state.
No.
If you go and do your research about Reynolds and you start looking at their program, you need to have those guys on this show because
they're good.
Within a 20-mile radius, 30-mile radius, those guys are the best program around. They've had something like 12 losses in the last 10 years or something, and we're 2 of them.
Yeah.
So that was a big win for us. I don't know that a lot of people in Ohio are going to see that win, but we know what we did there, and that's an exciting rivalry. That has been growing over the last few years. So that kind of started off our season. The start of our season was different than anything because our football team did a tremendous job this year, and credit to those guys and that coaching staff. And we work really well together and share kids. And they go to the regional final, lose a close one to St. V's, and then boom, it's wrestling season. So we actually had a pretty slow start. We had to get out of the Ironman. We sent a lot of freshmen and stuff to an opening tournament, but it was just different. Then we opened up with that. Really, our first real week of competition was our duels, where we beat Reynolds. Brecksville had a nice showing, very competitive. And a lot of guys step up, place at that tournament, and then just kind of moving through the year. The D's cancellation was something that, there's been a lot of really weird things happening in our year that just we're not used to. A couple other teams around, they got to wrestle their normal schedule, and we had to move things around and do this and that to compete. And we were sad we missed out on that tournament. We think we could have had a nice showing there. And then we move into the regional duels, and man, that was a fun time for all of us,
sure.
and exciting for our kids. And we got the close win over Louisville, and then we move into the league tournament and we win that thing. So things are rolling. Credit to our kids and all their hard work in the off season and all that stuff. But it's nice to get that reward at the end.
Reynolds win, league tournament, regional champs, and really you're officially the worst you can get is tied for the league title, the dual meet title, because you're going to have a share already. So the match against Fitch a couple weeks from now, you already shared the title. You can just win it outright. Right. So regional champions, league tournament, or win over Reynolds, which was the most enjoyable?
The regional tournament win over Louisville was the most enjoyable, just because what was on the line. Yeah. That's something we had never done before. We did beat Reynolds one other time, so that was something we had done. We won the league title a few times here, 2 times in the last 3 years, maybe even more than that.
I think it might be 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Yeah. But the regional final was just a hurdle we had to overcome, and our gym was packed full of people. The atmosphere, when people talk about, we need to save wrestling, we need to do this and that, well, you need to start filling your dual meets. And we did that. Credit to our staff. Steve got my face on a T-shirt, and that brought an entire student section of kids that filled half the gym, it looked like.
I think what's interesting is you're kind of becoming a little bit of like a celebrity there.
Almost a cult hero.
Because amongst the kids, 125 T-shirts.
Right.
All were gone.
Gone, quick. Too.
Your wife didn't even get a T-shirt. Your mom and dad didn't even get T-shirts. Now listen, you would think that those, but they're going like hotcakes. I was talking to Rich the other day, and he said, he didn't get one. And so we jumped on eBay. Hey, $65 for a pitch shirt on eBay right now, Row the Boat shirt. So
that's exciting.
How are you handling this newfound celebrity status?
It's the dealing with the media and keeping Joe Simon off my back. It's a tough task for anyone. And to be honest, this is about having fun. You know, that experience was fun for all of us. You know, the kids were excited about it. Yeah, and that's what this is about. You know, this is a high school sport when you get down to it. You want our kids, our team, our school to have fond memories looking back, and sometimes you got to do those things. I don't know why they wanted to put a chubby wrestling coach on a T-shirt, but hey, it worked out. We filled the gym, and you know, we'll do those things. We wrestled at a mall, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You know, I never would have thought that in front of
was
Victoria's Secret. So I guess we'll do just about anything to get a crowd. So.
Yeah, to promote the sport. That's good. Hey, first segment with Steve Pitts there. Congratulations, Coach. We'll bring you back for a couple more.